All right. So we're going to start with the review from the beginning of section 2 all the way through the turn body, left heel kick, and left and right brush knee. Okay, and then we'll go on from there.
How was your toe doing?
You know, I'm finally starting to feel some progress. It's almost 6 weeks.
Oh.
I still have to ice. I still have swelling. I still have to be careful.
Yeah.
You know, I still have pain in my foot if I'm not paying attention. So, you know, they said that it takes 8 weeks really to heal, really heal a bone. So,
yeah,
what am I gonna do, right? So if you see me stumble sometimes, like more than usual, or not doing this, that, or the other, that's I'm trying to protect my foot. But
okay, so we shouldn't imitate the stumble.
Yeah. I'm afraid you will, right? Okay, so here's the story. So my husband studies jujitsu, and there's an instructor, a master of a system in Hawaii. And when he got older, he developed some sort of physical handicap, and he continued teaching, and all of his students teach the movement with the handicap. And they never, I don't know if he never corrected it or they just, whatever. They all do it, the whole school, they all do it that way. And it's not the manner everyone else does it. Isn't that funny?
that's why everybody has a lisp when they speak Spanish in Spain, because the king of Spain had a lisp, and so people just figured that's upper class Spanish. That's how you speak it. So.
Isn't that funny? Well, let's not have any lisping here. So anyway, let's begin. I'll go the same direction as you, and I'll call the moves. So we begin in cross hands. Into section 2, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, shift and turn, shifting back, bend that back knee, look to the left, step to the right, brush and strike. Roll back. Press. Push. Fists under elbow, shift and flatten, starts like single whip. Push away. One line, 2 sides, warding off. Turn and grab. Punch. Repulse the monkey. 1. Turn to the left. 2. 3. Diagonal flying. Raise hands, step forward. White crane spreads its wings. Step and open. Left brush knee. Needle to the C bottom, back on the heel, and sink. Fan through the back. Turn body. Chop with fist. Parry. Block. And punch. Shambu to grasping the bird's tail. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Step as you ward off and strike. Cloud hands. 1. 2. 3. Single whip. High pat on horse. Left separation kick, or rather right separation kick, sorry. Look over your cross, stand, look, kick, change your arms. Left separation kick. And kick. Turn body. Left heel kick. Left brush knee. Right brush knee. And we'll stop there. How did it go?
I spun the wrong way.
Ah.
I didn't practice enough and that was my main problem. I
So you
also
going
didn't
the
have,
wrong way. Which part did you start turning on? Or rather, where did you get confused?
uh, yeah, here we are. Okay, and then go to the right and then around. No. Are you looking up on the? No.
So were you confused about where you stop with which foot or which arm?
No, so you go, sorry, tell us, so you go around. Right, and you end up on the left leg or the right leg?
Right.
Yeah, okay, good, all right, so I actually wasn't as bad off as I thought it was, sorry. Yes, if it's possible, I'd like to review that, if we can do it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Bye, Wayne. My husband's going off to a jujitsu weekend. Don't get hurt. Okay, so remember last week when we did this and you did a perfect turn with your knee up?
Yes.
So you can do that. I mean, if you're comfortable doing it, do it like that.
Okay,
And
but
then you don't ever need to put your foot down. Did you know that? I mean, I think that I have trouble doing that myself, even in the best of times. But if I were turning,
yeah,
see, I can't even do it. And I had my knee around, I'd be landing like this.
yeah,
Then I would do my kick.
okay, oh, okay, one motion, okay,
Then you go into the next move.
which is left brush knee,
It's
correct?
not even an issue for you since you were able to do that from all your ballet.
Okay.
But otherwise, yes, you stay on the right leg.
Okay.
And for the rest of us, or those who struggle with that, we're going to stop ourselves most likely with our right toe, which should be in front. So as you come around from here, sorry, and you spin, I am really off today, sorry. You would end up like this. So you'd be swinging around and you'd use your foot to stop yourself. And then you'd lower your weight immediately. So you have a bent back knee. And then you'd rise and do your kick. And then you go from there and into your balance, the balance of your next move. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mark, is that clear? Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't hear you, Mark.
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I have to modify it because of my knees, so, but I get the idea.
Yeah, it's a little hard for me to demonstrate because of my foot right now.
Yeah.
But the video did not go out till yesterday. I checked this week and the director of our school had some he didn't get it uploaded until just the other day. So I don't know if you got a chance to see this move anywhere online. JP introduced it the week before and he did a recording of it. But anyway, both feet are now on. They're both up on the website, so.
Okay,
It's called turn body left heel kick. Okay,
okay.
okay. So did anyone have any issues about with the new movement, which was the brush knees? Any questions?
No, I don't, it's just a normal brush knee, right?
It's the only thing that's not normal about it. Well, two things are different. One, you're standing from a one-legged pose and sinking down while you do your brush.
Yeah.
Or rather, while you do your swing, not your brush. And the other is the transition getting into it, you know, because we're coming from our kick hands. So the arm has to come up. And then from there, the arms are the same. Right? And then the second brush knee is identical to the others we've done.
Yes.
Okay, so let's review the last several movements. Starting from, let's do this from the separation kicks through the rest of what we learned, okay? Let's see,
Yes.
I'll go the same direction as you. So we are ending at high pat on horse. We're starting from high pat on horse. You are in an empty stance on the ball of your left foot. Right arm out at the throat level. Left hand under your left rib, touching your abdomen, touching your side. So first kick is called right separation kick. Shift your weight and circle to the right. Step almost a corner, brush over your elbow, over to the right, pull the arms apart. Come back, rotating that arm, look over the cross, rise, look to where you're gonna kick. Kick. Bring the knee back, change the arms. Left separation kick, sit and step. Circle, separate, come back. Stand, look left, kick. Bring in the knee. Turn the arms and bring the knee, point the foot, circle, or rather turn or walk around. Sink. Rise and do left heel kick. Bend the knee. Left brush knee. Circling, I'm sinking, I step. Brush, strike. Right brush knee back. Open. Swing and step. Brush. Strike. Okay, let me watch you guys do this. I'll call it from the from high pat on horse. Okay, first right separation kick. Go ahead. Circle, shift and circle. And step to the left. Separate the arms. Come back. Look left. Kick, bend the foot, turn the arms. Sink and sit and step. Circle to the, rotate back. Look over your cross, rise, look, and then kick. Bend the knee and then turn, yes, turn to the right. Walk or swing around. Rise. Kick. Bend the knee, leave your arms out. Now, if you can balance on that leg, now go into your left brush knee, circling. Step. And then left brush, right brush knee back. Circle. And strike. Okay. All right, so we have a little bit to work with.
Yes, yes.
Any questions?
I just need a lot of work on the two kicks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fortunately, I saw some things we could work on there, and you know, frankly, You can work on a lot, like anything in Tai Chi for months and years, so you're in good company. Okay, so I'm gonna go the same direction as you to begin with. So we are starting from a high pad on horse, and we're in an empty stance. So to get, first we have to shift our weight so we can pick up our foot. We're not just gonna go from here to here. We're gonna shift back the weight. See, that's a little shift. So as you start this shift, you are turning slightly to the right because your torso is pulling. You're pulling and circling. You're bringing in your left foot, and then when you step your heel down, you need to have your arm over your elbow here. Circle to the right, pull apart. This is you're leaning into your knee here. Pause here. Don't just go in and out. We pause as we pull apart. Look back over as your hand comes back across to make your cross. Look over your cross. Then stand. Your knee is pointed to where you're going to kick. Look and then kick. Turn your arms the other way as you bring your knee back in with your foot angled toward your left knee. Now from here, sit and step. Well, that means lower your weight along the same line. Just go straight down slowly and sink or sit and step with your heel. Now, as your heel goes flat, shift your weight toward that right knee, circling to the left. Separate your arms. Now pause, swing them back, the left one back over, turning it. You got to cross. Rise. Now look left where you're going to kick. Kick, bend the knee. All right, let me watch you guys do the separation kicks. So go into your empty stance with high pad on horse, left ball out in front. Okay, right separation kick. First, shift as you circle to the right, left arm comes up in a big circle too. Step left to the left, almost corner. Circling, yes, and then circle out again to the right corner with the right arm. And when you do that, then you're gonna do a little separation, right? Okay, then swing the right arm back over, make your cross, look to the right where you're going to kick. You're standing up now, and then kick with the top of your foot and close your yes, sink, sit and step. Shift your weight forward, circle to the left, pause, circle back to the right, stand, look, stand and look if you can, and then kick with the left foot. And then bend your knee. Now, if you have trouble balancing, and like you guys saw me stumbling all over the place, so believe me, it happens. If you have trouble balancing, don't worry about standing up to kick. I'm saying that because some of us are doing it, and we can, and maybe other people feel like they have to, but you don't have to. Okay, so you need to do what's right for you. So even if you hear me say stand and kick, do what feels like you can safely do. So maybe your balance isn't good today. You never know. So when you are going to do that, you're going to just step out, shift your weight, bring your foot in, and then just simulate a kick with, like stick your foot out. You can touch the ground if you want, or you can pick it out a little bit. Okay, so you don't lose your balance. Let's do that again. Let's do the separation kicks again. I'm going to face you this direction. I'm going to do it with you. Okay, so first we have 30% on our front ball of our left foot. So shift your weight enough that you are going to be able to turn to the right. You're looking a little to the right. Bring in the left foot so you can balance, and then step to the almost the left corner. You've got to clear the space between your heels. Step wide enough, and then circle to the right, separate. Is your left elbow lined up over your left knee in this moment? It should be. We want it to be. Now, rotate the right arm back over so you look at your cross. You're looking over your cross. Now stand. Knee angled or stand and step and balance, whichever works. Look, kick. Bring your arms in as your foot comes in, change your arms. Sit and step. Don't cross your heels. Now shift your weight forward. The left hand goes over the right elbow. Swing it to the left. Pull the arms apart slightly. Rotate that left arm back across. Look over your cross. Stand. Look left. Kick. Bend your knee. Leave the arms out. Okay, from here, we're gonna go on to turn body heel kick. Okay, so with your arms out, rotate the body slightly to the right. So you turn your hands over as you do that. You have to turning your hip with your leg, extend the foot, and swivel or pivot on your right heel. Either completely go around with your knee up, or point your toe, stop yourself with the ball of your foot, and then bend your right knee. Rise on the leg or stand, and then do a heel kick and bend your knee. Now from here, we're gonna do the brush knees. With your balance, with your knee up, right hand circles in, rotating, left hand comes up, down, you are sinking as you do so. Step, brush, stripe, right brush knee, shift and lift halfway, bend the elbow, turn the foot, brush, step, swing and brush, swing and step, sorry, brush and stripe. How did that go?
A little better.
Better, a little better.
Which part was easier? Was it the separation kicks?
The back part for me.
Okay, any questions?
I just need to do the separation kicks. I'll probably just need to watch the video and do them over.
We will do a lot of them, so that's not, but we don't have to leave them right now, but we will review all of it a few more times.
Okay.
So what I want to do now is work on the turn body heel kick and the brush knees. Okay. Then we will recircling back through, unless someone has a pressing question right now about the separation kicks that they don't understand. Do you understand the looking direction and what the arms are doing?
I understand looking directions. I understand the arms if I follow you, but I don't understand the arms well enough to initiate the movements.
Oh, okay. Okay, so before we go on then, let's look at that for a minute. So without moving our feet, first I'm going to face you. I'm mirroring, I'm opposite to you. So this is my right arm and your looks left to you, but it's your right arm. Okay. So before we even begin the separation kicks, we transition from this move into this first. So the left arm is coming out. You see how these are kind of level? Exactly, that's good, Mark. So they're wide. And when we do that, our body turns a little to the right. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So we come back, we're circling, and then we come back over across this. So now we're like this. Okay, then we circle that arm out again to the right. That's where we're actually separating some of them. I don't know if JP demonstrated this application. But essentially, someone is trying to grab us from here, and the first thing we're gonna do is grab their arm, and then we're pulling their arms, separating them, and then we're going to twist their arms. This part right here is where we actually end up with them turned like that. So in the real world, we would be turning them sideways. We would be twisting their arms so that they end up like this. So we do that on both sides for both kicks. So it's an opportunity for us to learn how to kick and twist someone's arms with each of our set of arms and using the opposite leg. So with each kick, we are kicking up and out. So our knee is not, we show it like this, and it would almost look like you're going to do it like that. But actually what we would be doing is this.
Okay.
With the right leg. With the left leg, it would be like that. So it's a little bit confusing, I think, when you look at the actual application. But if you understand that what we are showing is also style as well as learning to incorporate the movements into our bodies and learn how the energies work, it makes more sense. So just remember that we're grabbing, pulling apart, we're twisting someone's arms, right? And then we come across, and then we kick. Okay, and then we transition to the other side. So let's do the arms again without the feet. Circle to the shift to the turn to the right a little, and then as your left arm comes in and makes a ward off shape, the right hand comes in and it's pulling and grabbing apart. They're both grabbing now. Then you come across, and then you're kicking them, and you kick and deflect as you do that, right? You have deflecting arms to maybe separate their arms and control their body some more. Then from here, we have to go to the other side. So leaving this right arm out, you rotate the left one. Sorry, you come across, turn the hands over, transition the arms. The left hand goes to the shoulder, right hand turns up. Then from here, we transition. Left arm comes across, the right arm is starting to bend, circle to the left side, pull them apart a little. Rotate the left one back across, make your cross like we do with cross hands. Kick. So both arms are doing the same thing, but we do it, we have a little transition. The first one is when we start. Pause, cross, kick, change the arms. Second one, circle out, separate, come back, look, kick.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's try it with the feet, and we will go from here to turn body heel kick and the brush knees. I'm going to go the same direction. So from high pat on horse, put a little weight into your front foot like we should. Okay, right separation kick, shifting your weight, circle the left arm's coming out big, pick up the right foot, step almost to corner, circle, you're shifting your weight, pause, separate. Rotate the right arm back and look over your cross, stand, look to the right, kick. Change your arms, bend your knee, sink and step. For the left separation kick, shifting your weight forward, circle to the left, separate. Come back, rotating the arms, stand, look left, kick. Bend the knee again, leave the arms out. From here, rotate the left arm, turn the right arm over, turning the left knee to the right. Extend the foot, circle, or walk around, sink, stand, raise the knee, change the foot shape, kick with the arms out, bend the knee, leave the arms out. Left brush knee, rotate the right arm, come up high, the left arm comes up and presses down, right arm out, your sinking step. Brush, strike. Right brush knee, back and lift, open and bend, circle, step, brush, strike. Okay, let me see you guys do the turn body heel kick. Actually,
I have a
Yes.
quick question, if I
Yes.
could. So the kick to the back is a heel
Yes.
kick.
yes.
Okay.
It's a heel kick, yes. So when you do a heel kick, you need to show your foot in a different shape. So when you rise, you in like, if you stand and you tap down like we are, many of us, with our foot, we have to bend our knee. Just that's the finish of getting in posture, then stand, lift the foot, change the foot. It starts like this, and then you lift the toe, and then you kick with the heel.
Okay.
Think about aiming the heel. Bring
Yeah.
it in. When we do this movement, it actually should be continuous. There's really no pausing between the spinning and the sinking and the standing. It's all one movement.
Okay, so if I am spinning on my one leg, I'm still sinking and rising when I kick, right?
No,
Okay.
you're already risen.
Okay.
Well, you should be this, okay, so when you kick, you're standing, you're not sinking. When you
Yes.
first kick from the separation kicks, you're already standing up. Turn the body, change the hands, extend the foot, circle. Now I can't do this, but if you land like this, then you just go straight into the heel kick.
Okay, but there's gotta be a pause there, no? Or no?
No,
Oh, okay, so spinning, okay.
yeah, now for the rest of us, or for those of us who cannot ever, I mean, some people obviously can do that turn. For those of us who can't do it, then we build the steps in with the sinking and the standing, but it all has to be done smoothly. So we're teaching it in sections, but
Yes.
our goal is to put it together.
Yes.
So from here, pivot, sink, stand, kick.
Got it.
Not that that was, perfectly done, but you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to see you guys do that. So from the last separation kick, you are kicking left and you just bent, and then you bent your knee. So your arms are, you're like this. Okay, so turn to the right, rotate the right arm, the left arm swings across, extend the foot, turn, stand, and heel kick. Bend the knee, leave the arms out. Okay, and if you feel like you're gonna fall down or you're too wobbly, just don't try to balance as high, or just prop it out. Okay, and then how is the walking around going for you, Thomas?
That's fine.
Yeah, do you feel like you've got a pattern yet that works for you?
Yeah,
Okay,
I just
So
do it, nice and slow.
well, so you want to coordinate that so that it's smooth.
Yeah,
Yeah. In normal circumstances, when I do my thing, well, wrong way. When I do that, I do it smoothly and I rise down and rise up smoothly. But it all takes time even to do that. Okay, to like strength and practice. Okay, so questions about that? Okay. Okay, so now I want to see you guys do that and add the brush knees. So from the last separation kick, your arms are out, and your knee is bent. rotate to the right, turning the left knee to the right, extend the foot, circle, sink, stand, bend the knee, change the foot, heel kick. Bring the, now pause, and then we go into the brush knees. Circle the right hand up and down, and the left hand down, up and down, step, brush, and strike. Right brush knee, back lift, bend the elbow, open the foot, circle and step, brush and strike. Okay, I'm seeing some progress. It looks like you guys are becoming more comfortable with it. Okay, does anyone have any questions before we do some new moves?
I don't think so.
The next new move is pretty simple, and normally we attach it to this segment, but I didn't have time to do that last week. So what we're going to do this week is this next movement, which is called punch to the groin, or punch down, I should say. And then there are several movements after that that you already know. So we're going to learn the new movement and then practice the sequence with all the other movements you already know before we get to a brand new one. Okay, so after we finish the last brush knee, we're in a right brush knee. We're going to do step forward and punch down. So we're going to shift and lift like we do with the brush knees, and open our foot and turn the hand. And then from there it changes. So we shift toward that right knee, and we bring both arms down to the side. This left one is covering, sweeping across, and then we step into a bow step. We make a fist on the right side, right here. We brush forward, and instead of striking in front, we're punching to someone's knee, and we're gonna bend at a 40, we want our arm at a 45-degree angle. And you see that I've got a pretty low bend to my back. So I'm not gonna round my back. I'm going to leave my back flat, and I'm gonna just fold at my my hip area. Now facing you, I'll show you from here. So I just finished this move. My right brush knee, back, open. Now it changes. Go to the side, make a fist, step to your bow, brush, and punch. You're punching to someone's knee. And we want to punch at a 45-degree angle. So to the floor, right, to your body. So we're not going to punch at our normal height. We need to lower ourselves, but we're not going to drop our neck on our head and look down. We're looking ahead at 3 o'clock.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going the same direction as you, that looks good. Your arm is straighter. So we're not punching in a curve so much. We have the arm is lengthened more straight. So we don't have this kind of a bend as much. And if I did have a bend, I shouldn't have that much of a bend. It's very slight, okay? So it looks like this.
Can you show from the front? Can you turn toward the front and do that?
Yeah. So from here, back, open, circling to the side, I step, I brush, and I punch, and I'm looking above, I'm looking more at the, the hip area. So I'm not looking down like this. I'm looking more up. Okay, so we want to keep our gaze. You don't want to bend your head to your opponent. Even if your head is lower, you don't want to cast your eyes down so you can't see what they may be doing above your head. Okay, so this move is pretty simple. And as I said, so the first thing we'll do is work on the footwork. So we're going to go from one bow step to the other. So it's just like the brush knee transitions, back, open, in and out step, bend the knee,
Okay,
do a left bow step. So facing you, I'll step back a little bit,
Both steps.
back, bend the back knee, open the right foot, go toward the right knee, step in, step out, bend the left knee, bend and straighten the back leg. Now, let's add the arms. So from, as I said, it's gonna start as usual brush knee. So the right arm comes up halfway and then it turns, it bends, right? And because our body is we are turning our torso to the side, we're gonna bring the arms down together, but this left arm is actually brushing across, or rather sweeping across. And we come to the side and we make a fist. The fist is face up at our hip, not up here, up down here by the hip. So notice that we don't want to do this with our arm, you know, we don't want to overexpose the shoulder. We are turning a little to the right. So it looks as if it should be that my arm looks like it is to the side a little bit because my body's turned. It should be, but it's not like this. And I'm not square with it like that, okay? See the differences? So let's do the arms again. So let's just do it like we just finished striking. Raise the right arm, bend the elbow, turn your body to the right, bring sweeping this one across, bring the right hand down, make a fist. Brush and punch. Okay, let's try adding that with the body movement, and we're gonna have to also add the flattening of the body, this part. So we're gonna be down like this. Okay, so not just a little tilt, we're actually gonna bend. Okay, so I'm gonna go this direction. Okay, so from here, we're in the right brush knee. We're going into step forward and punch down. Up, open and turn. Move your weight, shift your weight forward, make your fist, brush front and punch to the groin, or rather to the knee. Punch to the knee.
do we ever get to punch someone in the groin, Marian, or are you just faking us out?
No, we get to do that next in our next section.
Okay, I'm
It's
looking
all-
forward to it.
We're punching to everything.
Okay, good,
If we're not punching, we're kicking.
great.
Okay, so you gotta imagine the groin being basically kind of, or rather the knee being basically your knee. You know, your knee height, and so because
Oh,
we're
okay.
punching, when we're punching to the knee in this, so my knee's right here, right? So I should be punching approximately to here, but I'm not gonna do it down here, I need to angle my arm out. Right, so I get that 45-degree angle, I'm not just lining it up, so it's, you know. Right, it's like, it's out in front. Right, make sure you're not punching over to the side. And you're not too inside, we're not doing this a center punch, it's to the knee. Question, Mark?
No, I'm just, I just have my computer work done and the camera's still not right, so.
Well, it's a lot better than last time. I can see you.
Yeah.
You're making good progress. I noticed that the light changes.
Yeah,
You know,
that,
it's from
that
dark to
could be
light.
on cover and stuff, but it, yeah,
Yeah.
it does, it
Right,
is, yeah. I'm gonna get with Zoom this week and see if I can figure it out.
okay, okay, let's put it together again. Right brush knee, you just finished striking. Step forward to punching down, shift, lift, open, moving your weight forward, bring the arms down to the right, step with your heel, brushing, you're shifting, punch. And you're looking at kind of the groin area, you're punching to the knee. Do not stick your rear out and don't punch straight down. So keep your rear in the usual place, fold
No.
your body. Or rather bend, you're gonna have to bend. That looks nice, Mark.
Good.
Okay, let's do it a few times. We'll add a counting to it. I'm gonna go this direction. So first, 1, shift and lift, 2, open, 3, bring the left arm across, step when you've made your fist, 4, brush, and punch. So when you swing your arm to the left, remember it's like a brush knee. This part, it's just that we're punching to the knee instead of striking out. So when we come across like this, brush their arm out of the way and punch. So your left hand is not back here. It's to the side of your left leg, but around the knee area or is fine. It doesn't need to be back. It doesn't, we don't want it to be back here by the hip. It's forward a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do that one more time and then we'll do some of the new moves. They're not new, actually, it's just a sequence to learn. Okay, so step forward to punch down. Shift and lift, that's 1. Open the foot. 2, 3, swing your left arm across, step with and turning to the right. 4, brushing and punch to a 45, and you should be your back is bent more than usual and you're looking at about the groin area in front of you. Okay, I see some good postures. So are we clear about the looking direction?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Slightly above where you're punching, right?
yes. Well,
Yeah.
that's what we say groin, like if your knee is bent. I mean, if you're standing, obviously it's higher, right? But even if someone's knee is bent, it's still going to be higher than their knee.
Yes.
So I think the more important thing, there are a couple things you don't want to do. Bend down, punching straight down, head down. And the other thing, of course, is this, arching your neck up. We don't need to arch our neck up. Okay.
So the head should just be like an extension of the spine, right? Like it's
Pretty much, yeah. The neck is basically in the usual line, but so you don't want to bend so low that you're like flat, like this, too low. You need to bend low enough that you can punch to a 45-degree angle with your arm without changing your arm structure.
Yeah.
So if I'm punching like this and I want it to be 45, that's about as far as I need to lean.
Yeah.
See that? That's kind of an easy guide. And so then my neck should be in line with my body and I'm looking not forward up straight. I'm looking, my gaze is more toward what you probably is the groin, lower abdomen area.
Got it.
Okay, and we don't really need to change our gaze as we go through this. So from here, you're looking forward, back, turn, you're circling. You might set your eyes here for a second, but really you keep your gaze forward and punch. Okay, so the next movements are a series of things you know. So from there, we are going to go into a turn body chop with this. So you're going to rise first, like we do, and then you're going to turn on your heel and go into your chop with fist. Okay, then you go into parry, block, and punch. Parry, whoops. Parry, block, and punch. from here, we're gonna do something that starts like Chengfu. We're gonna transition to a heel kick. So from here, Chengfu, circle, stand, look to 9 o'clock and do a heel kick. Bend your knee.
I heel kick?
Uh-huh, with the right foot. So it's really simple. We already know how to do a heel kick, but we don't have to spin or anything.
Right.
Okay, so let's do this together. And when we get to the transition, it's just a transition into a heel kick. We can work on that. Okay, so we punch down. Actually, let's go from the brush knee. Actually, I guess I'd be going this way. You'd be going with the same direction as this way for you guys. Shift and lift. Open. Circling, make your fist step with your heel, brush, punch to the knee. Now rise to change your posture back to normal. Rotate the fist as you do turn body, shift your weight back, chop with fist, bend the knee. Now parry, parry. Here's your parry. Block and punch. Now from here, make a Chengfu motion, shift, and then go forward with the left ward off. Open the circle, the right arm circle down. Stand on the left leg, look to 9 o'clock and kick. And then bend the knee.
I have a question about the chop.
Yes,
So we do the chop, is it the same as before? We go like this?
yes,
We do the chop and then we go like.
yes,
Then we go into this whole thing, okay.
yes. Yes. So you know when we do fan through the back
Yeah, it's the same.
earlier? So we come up and we trap. And then we do this, and then we shift and we turn. And then we go into chop, parry, block, and chop. I mean, not parry, block, and chop, but chop with fist. Okay, so this is like that, except that we have to get out of that low lift that we had, right? So we're here in a punch down. So we're gonna adjust our height. So don't shift your weight back, just raise your height so it's the correct height. And then start shifting your weight, bringing that left hand over as you pivot on your heel. Then from here, come back, bring the left hand to the shoulder and chop, and then strike. So let's do that a couple of times. I'm going to go the same direction. From here, from your punch down. Adjust the tilt of your body. First, set the angle of your body to the usual place. Now shifting back, rotate the fist as you turn. So the fist is face down. It's in your left side. Shift back. Set your heel as you chop, hand to the shoulder, and then strike. Fist at the side and strike. Yeah, that looks good, Mark. That looks good, Thomas and Alicia. Okay, let's do it again. I'm gonna go facing, let's see, I'm gonna face this way, and I'll just turn and go the opposite direction. Okay, from punch to the knee. Turn body, chop with fist. Rise, shift, protecting your head and deflecting, come back, step out, chop, and then strike. Does anyone have a question about that transition?
So what I call a back fist, that's the chop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's face level.
Okay,
So that's the same pair, that's the same chop with fist that we used earlier. So
Wait a minute.
When we do fan through the back, we shift. You turn, we bring our right arm down and then we come across and then we make a fist and then we step out, punch or chop to the face area. And then we strike.
Okay,
When we do this movement, our body's lower, it's at a different angle. Reset the body. Then watch my right fist. I come back. Turning. So my fist from here is gonna flatten. I'm gonna come back like this. See that? So I keep it on the left side right away.
good.
So up, back, or yeah, it's back and turning, back. As your foot comes in and you step out, these two things go together. And then this.
Okay. All right.
Let's practice that bit to the next bit. Okay?
Okay.
I'll go this direction. Okay. From punch down. Turn body, chop with fist. Reset. Now shifting, rising with the left arm over. Shift back. Stepping out with the right heel. Chop, hand to the shoulder, pause, and then strike. Now stay there, and we'll do parry, block, and punch. Shift, raise the right fist, turn the left hand over, rotate the right fist out, parry. Look behind, parry. Block, and punch. So now your left knee is forward, you're punching with the right. And punch. Now from here we do Chengfu. Shift enough that you can shift your weight off the left foot, immediately reassign it. It starts like Chengfu. So your right hand is coming down, open that right hand, let it circle. You're standing up while it's circling. Stand, cross your arms, look to the right, change your foot, and kick. Bend the knee. So what is different about this kick is that we are going to rise while we're moving our arms. And in the separation kicks, we don't. So the separation kicks, if you recall, we step out, we make our cross, we're already here with our arms, and then we stand and then we look and kick. Those are different than the rest of the kicks. With the most of the other kicks, we're going to be moving our arms while we stand up on our leg. So yes, like that, Thomas, nice. Okay, so from here, from the end of parry, block, and punch, I start like Chengfu. Open your hand. You don't need to like pull someone down, just open the hand, circle, standing, make a cross, and look at 9 o'clock, change your foot and kick. And you look and kick at the same time. You don't need to pause. Look.
Oh, we kick to 9 o'clock, not off.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The heel kicks are generally done to the straight direction.
Okay.
Even when we have one called a cross heel kick, it's not to the cross anymore. It used to be, but it isn't anymore. So all of our heel kicks in the traditional form are to the straight direction. It's not the lotus, not the same thing as the lotus kick, you know. Okay, let's run through those bits one more time, and we're going to do it from the end of the right brush knee. So we're going into punch down, step forward to punch down. Shift and lift, starts like the brush knees, turn the hands. Now go toward the right leg, make a fist, step with the heel. Rushing forward, bend and punch, looking at the groin area. Turn body, chop with fist. Reset the body. Now shift, turn the fist over, protect the head as you turn on your left heel. Shift your weight, bring the right fist out, chop your left hands to the shoulder. Now go forward and strike. Parry, block, and punch. Rotate the left hand, raise the right fist, turn the right fist over, pull the left hand back, parry. Circling step. Parry. Block. Punch. Now, right heel kick, shift back. Shift forward, Shambhu, open the hand, start to rise, circle, stand up, look to 9 o'clock, change the foot, kick. Close the, bend the leg, bend the knee. Do you guys want to do it one more time?
We actually have to go.
We gotta get going.
Okay, all right, well, let's end class there. And Mark, if you wanted to stay and ask me a question, I can stay for a few minutes. But let's end class for now. Thank you so much for coming. It was really good to see you all, and I'm seeing some good practice. Good improvements.
Thanks a lot.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
See you next week.
Okay, bye, Thomas and Alicia.
Bye.
Mark, did you want to ask me anything before we leave
Um,
or work on anything else?
I have the ideas. I just need to, the way I learn is to progress through a section, doing little pieces over and over.
Yeah,
I have to do that with a video. So that's how what I'll do this week. How I'll get better.
okay. There's no rush. Take your time.
And also, I don't know if I told you, but I probably have a lot of bad habits. I taught external arts for 30 years.
Oh,
So
Neat.
the nomenclature, the way I think of things, the names
oh
of things
yes.
is different. And but most of the moves are not unfamiliar. Some are, because I think of this as the mother art, and all the other things, what I learned were derivative of this. So it's fun to be able to see where things came from,
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
I could tell you had martial arts training. Your body understands what to do.
Yeah. I also, since I retired from that and started this, I had lots of health stuff. I had open heart surgery, I had cancer treatment, I had a stroke in one eye. So I've lost a lot of the muscle tone I had. And so that's frustrating, but I just have to be patient and get it back.
Well, you are doing really well. I am going to